Hi everybody and welcome to our new role in training. So this is the week 1 of a 6-week role in training where we'll be covering all topics to help you grow your business with Forever Living. So my name's Louise Mackenzie. I've been with the company for 2.5 years now and I'm Soaring Manager, soon to go Sapphire Manager. So these are some trainings that we are going to put into place. And we literally cover absolutely everything that helped us grow our business. So I hope that from it you find lots of useful hints and tips to get you building your business too. So topics that we are going to be covering in the next 6 weeks. We're going to be talking about getting ready for success, what you need in order to be successful, accept the success and grow your business. We obviously want to be understanding what network marketing is, what it's all about, how you're going to get paid. We're talking about perfecting your business story. So when other people are talking to you about the business, you very clearly know what to say and you can describe what it is you're doing to someone and why you're doing it. We're going to talk about your product story because obviously, with every great business there has to be a great product. So we need to know what product is your favourite. So we're going to help you to get your product story as well. We need to discuss your visions, your goals. Why are you doing this business? Why are you listening in to training like you are now? What's your vision, goal? Where do you want to be and by when? We're going to be looking very closely at using social media, but using it the right way. Obviously, social media is a massive part nowadays of the way we grow our businesses because it's very easy to connect to people all over the world. So all we need to do is discuss how we can do this the right way. We're going to be talking about prospecting. Now, prospecting is simply talking to people and giving them information about the business. So whether you're talking to them out in the street, sending information in an email, face-to-face, whatever it is, so we're going to talk through that and give you some ideas. Contacting, what to say when you do contact these people, what's a good way of building up rapport with this person, doing a really good one-to-one, presenting the business to that person. Building on your pipeline. So your pipeline is people that have expressed interest in what you're doing and how we build and keep track on all that. Looking at a manager style business, why you want to be a manager, what it looks like and how to get there. And obviously with that then comes planning your business. What are you going to be doing? Breaking it down from months to weeks to days to give you a real structure to your business. Retailing, retailing ideas, retailing the products, how much you want to be selling in order to earn X amount of pounds, and really good ideas and tips for the retailing. And obviously customer care as well, looking after these people that you are retailing to, so they're valid customers and they feel important to you and you're going to look after them. We're going to look at volume mapping, and this is where you predict and can accurately look at what your business can do by the amount of activity you're doing, whether it's on a weekly, monthly, or whether we're looking at volume mapping for your whole goal, your year, 2 year, where you want to go with it. And obviously then it talks about becoming a leader. So becoming a leader, what does it take to become a leader? Is that what you want from your business? How are you going to inspire people, coach and motivate them for them to achieve what they want as well? So our commitment to you, what are we going to offer you over these next 6 weeks? So you are going to get 6 weeks of fully focused training. The training is going to be delivered to you by myself as well as some managers in the team. So we're going to be sharing our experiences, exactly what we've done, how we've got to where we are. If you don't know my story, please post on team pages or ask me to share my story. I know most of you do, so I won't tell you it all again. But to get to where I had to go, I had to learn, new skills, and I'm prepared just to share absolutely everything with you in the hope that you can too achieve what you want from the business. We're never going to ask you to do something that we won't do. We don't, try and trial things on people. All we can do is tell you what's worked, and because we know it, because we've done it ourselves. We're going to give you that regular inspirational input. So maybe if you feel a bit wobbly, you're not quite sure where this is going, we can really help you and just kind of fire you back up and get you going with your business. It's going to be a really safe environment where you can learn and ask questions and really just get all the information you need in order to grow your business. So what we would like you to commit to us is that you too are going to do this full 6-week course. It does roll round, but it's going to be slightly different every time because of course it's different speakers. It's live as well, so you're listening to it in relation to the seasons, the time of year, all the training days we're announcing and stuff like that. So it's 6 weeks of focus, but please, do all the 6 weeks. Pop them in your diary, pencil them in every Tuesday night at 8:30. Sorry, every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So it's going to be live, 6 weeks of focus from you as well. We want you to be positive and enthusiastic. Positivity will grow you a business. Someone can grow a business off passion and positivity. So that is what we want. We want that positivity, the enthusiastic, to kind of put into practice what we're telling you to do. So practice and do it, just keep putting into practice every single week. And this business is very much like an apprenticeship. You don't need to know everything to get on and kind of put it all into practice what you're doing, and earn as you learn, pick things up as you go along. We want you to step out of your comfort zone. It is going to be very alien to you. It's going to be very new to you, especially if it's something you've not done before. And it is going to feel slightly awkward and odd. And actually, do you know what? That's good, because it means you're doing something you haven't done before. So you're really stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's what's going to grow your business. I want you to embrace change, new ideas. Don't just say, no, I can't do that. That won't work. I don't think that's going to happen. Try it. Really take it on board what we're saying. And like I said, we're telling you stuff that we've done that has worked. And there's lots of different ideas, new ideas. So really embrace it all and try everything. We really want you to participate. So when we set homework at the end of the week, do it. Take action, do the homework, do the activities, post on the team page, become a real part of the team so that we personally know you and we can personally help you as well in the business. We want you to be the best that you can be. So whatever you have to overcome in order to do that, then ask us for that help as well. We're really going to work with you in the whole approach to this business. So personally developing you as well as your skills for the business, just so you really can be the best you can be. So what we're going to cover in this week is obviously mindset. Mindset is a really huge important thing. To get your mindset right, we're going to have a little look at that. We're going to understand what is team marketing, learning the art of communication. I'm going to put a bit of structure into your product story and your business story, and then we're going to touch on the goal setting, your dreams, your ambitions, and obviously using Facebook the right way. So grab your pens and paper if you haven't already, and I hope you take plenty of notes because lots of this is going to come in handy. So you need to be developing the right mindset before you do anything in this business, before you talk to anyone, approach anyone, even, whether you are using social media, obviously face to face, you need to have that mindset in your mind. So consistent, persistent, sense of urgency, your attitude is all going to help you grow a business, and that is going to get you to where you need to be. So you need to have business disciplines. So well done for logging on to training. That is a discipline. You have made yourself listening to this training because you know it's going to help you grow your business. So apply those disciplines in all areas. Find out what's coming next, what dates are on, check the team pages, come along to everything you can, be a sponge, whether it's online, whether you can meet with your team. Promise to yourself that you are going to work consistently to be 4cc active every single month. Once you get that momentum going, it happens, and it does happen quite easily if you're doing the work. So 4cc is a very, very basic minimum. You want to really set the bar a bit higher, aim to do 6 to 8. Because that's when you know you're really working your business. And you're going to be doing that by obviously using the products, promoting the products, retailing, and of course recruiting. So consistency as well comes from all of that, consistently using the products, consistently talking to people, consistently recruiting, and we're going to go into details of all that. So you just need to commit to being consistent in everything. Obviously consistency in contacting 5 people a day as well. 5 people about the products, about the business, because that keeps the ball rolling on your business. The minute you stop talking to people, the minute your business stops as well. So you really need to be consistent. Persistence. So prioritise what it is you're doing. Have a little look. Am I spending my time wisely? Prioritise it. Use your social media for your lifestyle. Be persistent in that. Keep on going with it. keep it up every single day as well. Don't just kind of do it once and not again, and be persistent with what you're doing. So never really give up on what it is. Focus on your goals as well, because the persistency with that is focusing, and that gets you to what you want to do. The sense of urgency is going to come from you creating momentum. So momentum is you speaking to people every single day, creating a sense of urgency. Don't put off till next week what you can do today. You know, if someone wants to talk to you about the products, or you want to talk to someone, or you're going to drop something off for someone, do it now. You know, get that sense of urgency. Even if you have to go out of your way, bring it to today and to the here and now, because that momentum quickly picks up pace and your business really drives into momentum. So the sense of urgency with recruiting. If you are new to the business, don't wait till you've got your head around it to talk to people. All you're doing is giving them information that someone gave you when you started this business. Let them decide what it is they want. So get that sense of urgency with the people that you're talking to, the people that you're thinking of talking to. And obviously, get a sense of urgency with wanting to create a manager style business. A manager style business is a secure business. It's where your income is secure, where your income's really at a high level. So, you know, get that urgency to want to get to manager and beyond. And obviously, your attitude is self-explanatory. You know, your business will be what you are. If you are positive, a go-getter, you're going to put your all into this, your business will happen. If you're negative, you don't think it's going to happen, then you need to have a little look at why that is. Change your attitude, and then the rest of it starts clicking into place. And all 4 things of these rotating round will grow your business. So it's really important to have all 4 things going. So how does it work? So we are in a company called Forever Living. We are network marketers, and what we do is we talk to people about the business, about the opportunity, we recommend, we just simply give information. So we are not in the industry of trying to sign people up, of anything like that. We are in the industry of creating long-term businesses for really nice incomes, so we can help people work from home. So whether someone wants to have a retail business, whether they want to retail in the health and wellness industry, in the animal sector, the sports industry, then we've got the products to do it. So someone basically steps into a ready-made business, has access to the products, earns can retail them, but obviously buys them at a discount, therefore they make a profit on their retail business. Or somebody can look into business development, and this is where they can mentor people to have the sort of business that they want to. And it simply is plugging someone into the training, being on-hand support, showing them the way by doing the work themselves. The company will pay that person, but the company will also pay you for being a mentor. Now, like I said, a mentor, you don't have to be highly knowledgeable, highly educated. You've just got to be passionate, and you've got to work together to find the information, because all the information is there for us to find for people. So you never ever take from anybody. The company pays them, and the company also pays you as well. So we don't put it in shops. We don't have high street stores. We don't have any costly overheads of rental and electric and bills and all this sort of stuff and staffing. The products come from head office straight to us, straight to our customers. And that is where the money is made in order to pay distributors. We don't pay celebrities to endorse our products. We don't waste money and all sorts of things like that. And this is why Forever is the highest paid multi-level marketing company out there. So it's a really good way of being able to work from home flexibly in an established business. We don't have any debts, so we're a really strong, stable company. And we're also backed by the Direct Selling Association. We've got the Investors in People Gold Award, which is a government award, and we also work alongside lots of police officers, solicitors, so you really know that this is a really good business. And the way you get paid, you get paid into your bank, so all the money, all the income is there for you to use it as a proper business. It's really strong income coming through. So Forever is a global opportunity. You can think about retailing to friends, family, talking to friends, family about the business opportunity, but how about if you want something a little bit more? How about if you want to talk to people in the north, in the south, in Wales, wherever you live, talk to people outside of the area. But you can also talk to people all over the world. We are in 158 countries. Whichever country we are in, you can do business in. And it's fabulous because most countries speak English. We've got a massive advantage on this, and especially with the internet, Facebook, Twitter, social media, we really can connect with anyone, anywhere in the world. And we've already got a head office. We don't have to worry about international shipping. We can literally just tap in, do business, and mentor someone or retail to them like they are our next door neighbour. So with that, obviously brings global travel. You don't have to travel for your own business, but the company will reward you. So when your business grows bigger, you can qualify for up to 2 holidays a year, 5-star, all-inclusive, expenses paid, global travel, chairman's bonus, which is a share of the company profits. Now, if you remember, I said we don't pay any celebrities or anything like that to endorse our products. What we do is we put a percent of the profit into a pot. At the end of the year, we split it out amongst the top distributors to have a nice little extra bonus. Because of the way the marketing plan works, this is different people all the time, new people coming in, because you can out-earn the person that brought you into this business. You're not always pushing people up, so you really have got the freedom to come in and do what you want with this business. So think about it. Who do you know that lives overseas? Do you know of anyone that may know of anyone that lives overseas? It's very easy to connect, or actually just go and make some connections on the internet. Because everybody has the same goals, same desires in life, regardless of what country we're living in. So what are the benefits of team marketing? Team marketing is what we're doing. So obviously it's self-employed. You can take off all your allowances and then pay your tax. So you keep your receipts for anything you're buying, any clothes, stationery, books, any tickets for any trainings that you're doing. Keep all that. It's tax-free, and then you pay the tax on just profits. Obviously, when you're employed, you're just taxed at source, regardless of what you've had to buy to get to work and what to do, and then you're taxed at source. So team marketing is an unlimited income potential. You decide how hard you want to work for how long, because no one is ever going to tell you that you've earned too much or you've done enough. And that obviously is versus the salary. So a salary, someone else decides what you're going to get paid. And quite often the job gets bigger and bigger and the salary stays the same or doesn't grow in inflation. Whereas in network marketing, you work more, you get paid more. It's all in relation to what you're doing. You get really good security. It's a long term, you're in full control of it. And that was something that really opened my eyes when I went along to head office with my partner. And our managing director, Bob Parker, was talking about the percentage growths from this month to last year's month and really comparing it. And it really kind of hit home because my partner was a senior quantity surveyor. He now does Forever Living full-time with me. And he said, you never would get that in any other company. Where you're employed, the employees are the last people to know if there's a percentage growth or a percentage drop. And actually, the first time you normally hear of it in a normal employed job is in redundancy. So it's completely out of your control. So actually, and lots of people are becoming self-employed, looking to team marketing and network marketing for the security. It's no longer secure to have that reliable 9 till 5 anymore. So you get promotion on merit. What you do, if you do it, you get promoted for it. Someone else isn't going to decide the promotions for you. You're going to earn a royalty style income, and this means the work you do, you'll get paid for time and time again. So the money will keep coming in. And obviously this goes against a pension option. So because your royalty style income is coming in, it is going to act like a pension, and it's going to grow and grow. So it's not going to cost you any more to get that pension in place. With team marketing, you get full help and support, and I know you're probably already overwhelmed with the amount of help and support you get because it's very alien to new people to have all this help and all this support, and sometimes, well, quite often from people that aren't even going to benefit from you. And this is what it's all about, because the fact is, if we all support each other and raise the standards and raise the company name, as an industry, it helps everyone's business. So you're going to get all this help and support. Obviously, in a normal employed job, there are a few politics. There's things that go on, and it's just sometimes not a very nice place to be. The incentive opportunities are open for all. Anyone can go for these incentives. It doesn't matter if, what you're doing. If you're doing the business, the incentives will happen for you. Unlike being employed, obviously, it's limited perks. It's the select few that maybe choose to have a Christmas bonus and things like that. So obviously in team marketing, you get that multiplication of time. Whatever you're doing, the multiplication of time is happening when you start building on a team, because they're doing it as well. The company are going to pay you and them, and then pay you a small percentage for what they're doing as well. As opposed in an hourly paid job, you do 10 hours work, you get 10 hours pay, that's it. There's no room for growth in that. In team marketing, you can work 3 to 5 years and retire if you wanted to. You would be on a phenomenal income. 3 to 5 years of consistent work. And when I first heard that, I wasn't sure. I didn't know quite how it would work. But actually, I'm 2.5 years into the business and I can see exactly how it works now. And it really is a better option than looking at that 40-year plan that nowadays is the norm for people. And actually, that's quite scary. So it's nice to know you can have a really good burst at a business, 3 to 5 years, and then choose what you want to do. So, natural networking. People want to know why you're doing it. What are you doing? Facts tell, but stories sell. So, anytime you're talking to someone about a product, tell them a story. Who do you know that's used it? What have you read on a team page? How have you found it for you? So, what's your story? This is something you need to do, so grab your pen and paper. What is your favourite product and why? What have you used it for? Or what is a good story that you know from any of your customers or family that have used it? So I'll give you an example. My favourite product is the Multi-Maca. Multi-Maca is a root Peruvian herb, and when I started in the business, I had terrible mood swings. I've got 3 children, not long had my 3rd baby when I started, and I was up and down constantly every single month, and it was getting progressively worse. I was on the verge of going for a doctor's appointment just to see what I could do. I'd obviously Googled it, and I seen that antidepressants probably would be the way forward for a temporary period of time. So I looked on one of the testimonials on our product pages, and I seen a lady had wrote a product testimonial for Multi-Maca and the effects on PMT. And I read it and I was fascinated because she sounded just like me. And I said to Steve, my partner, I'm going to try these and see what happens. Surely it's got to be better. So it basically stabilises your hormones naturally. So any sort of hormonal changes, be it monthly, be it throughout your life, it just stabilises it. And it's also really good for reproductive health. So I decided to take it, knew it wouldn't do me any harm, and literally within the first month I never ever had an up and down, and I've never ever had one since. I also had quite a few people that I knew that were taking antidepressants, some older ladies that were just starting to take HRT for the change, and I told them all about this Multi-Maca. They've started taking them and they've had exactly the same effects too. They haven't, had any of the symptoms, and I've actually got a friend that weaned herself off the antidepressants and now just takes Multi-Maca. So that is my really strong, powerful story. And you can use my story, it's a real story, real people, and it's also a story that I like to tell when I'm talking to people about the business as well, because I think just seeing how strong the effect can be on the products and people's lives is really important. So what's your product story? So think about your business story. And sometimes people will say to me, oh, but I haven't got a story to tell yet. I've only just started. And that's where you're wrong, because you've got a reason. So people want to know why you started this business. Before I had anything to show for this business, I had a vision, I had a story. I knew where I wanted this business to take me and what time scales, and I would share that with people. People would become naturally intrigued. They would either decide to join me on that journey or wait and watch me, and they've waited and watched me and now they join me on the journey. So get that story straight from the beginning, get that vision. So you want to be telling them your name, obviously your background, What you liked and disliked about your life before, relate to that person, let them know that you're a real person. What made you decide to take up Forever Living? What did you see that you liked about it? Why are you developing a business? And what can you see it doing for you? What is your vision? And what has it already done for you? And we're not always talking about monetary value and cars and houses and incomes. We're talking about personal development, socialization, meeting nice people, positivity, because actually that's stuff that people really do look for, and they want to be part of something that's actually nice, and a good positive place to be. So I want you to write down obviously your name, your background. So I'll tell you, my name's Louise Mackenzie. My background is in hairdressing. Before I started in Forever, we were always dropping into the red. We were always a couple of £100 short every month. I liked the flexibility that my salon job gave me because it was a log cabin in the garden. It worked perfectly around the children, but I never had the opportunity to earn more money without working more hours. So I see in Forever as purely just a retail line. Could do it to my family, friends, Facebook, and a little bit in the salon if and when it was appropriate. We wanted to do stuff to the house. We never had the money. I used to get frustrated seeing other people kind of going out, living their lives, and there was myself and Stu working really hard and never seeming to get anywhere. So I started making £200 a month just like I wanted right from the first month in business, and I loved it. I obviously seen the full potential in it and now have grown a successful Forever business. So I developed a Forever business to give me back time, give me extra income, work flexibly around my life, my children, and what we actually wanted to do. And obviously what it has done for me, well, it's changed my life now, but what I used to say is what has it done for me is what it's going to do for me. This business is going to take off. This business is going to provide us with an income of £1,000 a month by November. This income, when I hit car plan, I am going to go and buy a white Range Rover, and that will probably be a year after starting in the business. This business has given me, so think about it. Where are your goals? Write them down. What's your timescales? What's possible? Sit down with your mentor and find out what it is. So when you're telling someone your business story, that's what people want to know. They don't want to hear the stats and statistics and everything of Forever Living and Aloe and stuff. They want to know why you're doing it. They want to get fascinated. And even if it's not for them, they will love to watch your story develop and your story grow because you've shared it with them. So really good words to use are obviously exciting, inspiring, open-minded, the possibilities, fantastic, amazing. Can you see it's all these key words, these sparky, nice words? Security, I'm on track. If people ask you, so how much are you earning then? Because you are going to find people like that in your early days. A really good answer is just say, I'm on track to be doing this X, Y, Z. And then I'm on track to be earning, like I used to say, I'm on track to be earning £1,000 a month by November. People say, wow, that's brilliant. They didn't need to know that I'd only just started. It's about how you say it and what you're saying. So bad words, that are a bit weak and flaky is, oh, it could happen, it might happen, hopefully it'll take off. One day, I've got a little business and internal company talk. Don't ever talk to someone in case credits and all these sorts of things that they're not going to understand. And just remember, they don't understand. You need to be talking in a language they're going to know. So you need to write down and visualize your goals. Like we said, in order to do your story as well, you need to know why you're doing this. Where do you want to be? By what day? And it's actually really nice. When was the last time you sat down as an adult and thought about what you want from life? It's almost like, when you grow up, what do you want to be? But it's like being given that chance over again. So what are your goals? How much do you want to earn? By when? How much do you want to be bringing into the household income? How much is your holiday that you want to be going on? Break it all down. What car do you want to be driving? Is it personal development? Do you want to do public speaking? Do you want to record your own little 5-minute video? What is your goal and by when? And write it down, because it really crystallizes your thinking. It creates that personal commitment, and it's emotional to you. And if people can see that you're taking this seriously and you've got goals goals. It's not just a kind of dream or a wish, it's a goal. It's something that you've put in place and you're going to work until you've achieved it. So here's a little statistic that I love, and this is a true statistic. You can Google it yourself. Yale University class of 1953 were all asked to write down goals. 3% of the class wrote down their goals. 20 years later at a reunion, they got back in contact with those 3% that had written down their goals, and 97% had done it. Isn't that incredible? Because they didn't forget why it was they were doing it. They didn't lose focus or lose track on why they were doing it, and didn't push it to the back of their mind because it's there in front of them in black and white. So have a real good think about your goals and what you want from it. Visualize what you're doing. A dream board is fantastic. Yeah, it is a bit alien to kind of sit there with a pair of scissors and a magazine and cut out things you want, but try it. And this is what we said in the beginning. Try new things. Try and see what happens. What's your car that you want? Stick it on there. Where do you want to be? By what time? What's your dream house look like? Get your children involved. What do they want? How much do you want to be earning per month? Stick it all out there so you know exactly what you want to do. And it's a really nice thing to have in your home as well. And people that come in, it's a massive conversation starter. And straight away then you've got that conversation going. So work on your goal board. Whether you're doing it in a book that you can carry around with you, whether it's an app on your phone, or whether it is the old-fashioned cutting out magazines, which I personally prefer because I think it's more interactive, and getting a goal board. And if you can see in the pictures here, it is simply just a cork board. It doesn't have to be anything snazzy and a nice frame or anything like that. Just get it done so it's out there and it's really visual for what you want. So you need to challenge yourself. Unless you push yourself, the fact is not a lot will happen. You need to be pushing yourself, challenging yourself, daring yourself to do stuff, setting yourself little personal targets and goals. The company put into place the 4cc Active, but nothing happens to you if you don't do it, other than your business won't grow. So you need to put these kind of goals on yourself. You need to put these targets on yourself to push yourself, because you need to be challenging yourself with it. So really focus on what you want. What makes you feel good? Is there a spa day you want to go to? Is it visiting family you don't often get a chance to go and see? Focus on what it is and stick that into a goal board and a challenge. Stretch yourself, and don't limit your goals to fit other people's mindsets. Don't ever let people tell you that it won't happen, it can't happen, because my mindset was very much, if other people can be successful in this business, then why not me? I'm no different to anybody else. Yeah, I've got 3 children, I've got no time, I have hardly any sleep, but if I want it, I can do it. So what are you telling yourself? Challenge yourself. Don't let other people tell you that it won't work, because the fact is it does. It's a real business, it works, so don't let people tell you that. So focus your goals on what you want, not what's judged by other people and what other people think that you can achieve. Prioritising your goals is really, really important to keep you focused and structured. So you need to figure out, either in date order or in priority order, put them into how you want them, how you want to achieve them. Look at what you need to be doing to achieve the goal. And that's where we talk about, if it's something that's going to cost something, write down exactly how much it is to the pound, to the penny. Write down how many months it is until you've got to achieve it, and then break it down. If it's a personal achievement, again, find a date by which you want to achieve it. Put yourself forward for things you want to do, and then break it down into monthly, weekly, daily activity. And generally it boils down to 5 contacts a day, talking to 5 new people a day consistently. How you do it is up to you. Obviously, any way you do it needs to be with passion, with excitement, and that's, the kind of thing every Sunday night when you're sat there doing your planning, you need to apply the same plan, but with as much passion as you did the first week you started in the business. And that's the tricky bit. That's the bit that sometimes people kind of lose, because it's the same plan, doing the same thing, but that's what gets the activities. And what job isn't? You learn the skills and you apply the skills day in, day out, but you get excited by the results that start coming through. But that might take some time to pick up. So work out how much activity. How many people do you need in your team? How many people do you want in your team? Do you want a large team, small team? Does that reflect the amount of income you want? Is it realistic? Is it practical? If you're wanting £5,000 a month, but you're not wanting to build a team, is that going to happen? You need to plan it properly. If you want an income of 2, 5, however much thousand a month, you need to understand how you need to get there, what your business is going to look like. So sit down with your mentor and your sponsor and watch as many trainers as possible so you fully understand how it looks like. So you need to know what trainings you need to do in order to move towards your goal. Obviously this weekly training is perfect and we're going to build it up and build it up every week. But if you're in a sense of urgency, don't wait for me every Tuesday night to host the training. Find that information. Ask your upline, post it to the team page. Go on YouTube. We've got a fantastic Forever YouTube channel called FLP UK Limited, and there's video after video after video of all sorts of training on there. So find out where you feel you need to strengthen and do it. Take full responsibility for your business. So obviously everything kind of starts when you get to manager. Manager is, like we said, that stable, secure income when you've got a nice team and you're working, you're enjoying the business. So use this as a yardstick, as a ruler to keep you on track. If you need to shuffle along a month, that is okay. These are your targets for yourself. You are going to work hard, but equally you're not going to beat yourself down if it doesn't happen. If you know, hand on heart, you've done all you can, then you can just plough on through to the next month and the next month and the next month, and just promise yourself you'll do whatever it takes for however long it takes, if you know you're working hard. So what you need to do is just write down these figures and give yourself little targets. Month 1, 5 case credit, 15, 30, 50, 70, and in 5 months there you've hit manager. So there's a 7-month plan there as well, and this is what I followed, and this is just a little target, a little guider, so you know if your business is growing and if you're on track and you're getting that duplication. So write it on a whiteboard, mark down what your case credits were for the first, second, third month, and then decide when you're going to go for it and do it. So how are you going to use Facebook like a pro? Now, this is where you need to master the art of Facebook if you are using it. So using Facebook like a pro, Facebook can be an absolutely fantastic business tool. It is free. It's interactive. You can connect with anyone, anywhere in the world, but you can also get it very, very wrong if you don't use it properly. So you need to market yourself, okay? This isn't about turning it into a Forever Living website or a Forever Living information page or a brochure. This is getting to know you. Remember what we said in the beginning, people want to know your story about the products and the business. They want to know you. So get your profile picture right. Your profile picture should not be a picture of a product. That does not sell itself. What's going to sell it is your smile and people thinking, oh yeah, she looks approachable. So don't have it as any products. Don't have your profile picture necessarily with a group of people, because people won't know which one's you when you start talking to people and they're going to, send in messages. So get your profile picture right and get your cover picture right. Let it echo what you want it to echo. Is it friendly? Is it fun? Is it vibrant? Are there lots of people involved? Is it really active? It's also obviously got to be very, very positive as well. So you want lots of family life things on there, pictures of you using products. So not brochure products, not pictures that you've got off Google. It's a picture of the product on your kitchen side or a picture of your hand with the product in it. Obviously you want to promote lots of social life, because the point of the business is it's flexible, it's fun, you can do it around everything, and also in essence for the products as well. These products give you energy and make you feel great. That's why you've got such a good social life as well, whether it's out and about with the children or out of an evening with your friends. Obviously, giving recognition to other people you're working with, recognition to yourself when you've done something really good, recognition to customers when they've also had really good results with the products. Team success, people want to know what's going on, and when they can see that other people are succeeding with your help, that makes it even more interesting to someone, and they get very intrigued by that. So have a little look at your Facebook page. Your Facebook page, if you're using Facebook, is your shop window. We don't use shops, we're not on high streets. Your shop is you, your face, what comes out your mouth, what's portrayed on your Facebook, that is your shop window. So are you professional? Does it look successful? Are you helpful? Are you honest? Are you fun? It's really bad to kind of post negativity because what does that say? There's no need to be negative on Facebook if you're using it to try and grow your business. So be really upbeat, positive, helpful, interact with people. Kind of comment on other people's stuff as well, and make sure it just looks really, really good and inviting, and that people are going to happily send you a message or feel happy to meet you if you're going to discuss the business with them. So why use Facebook? Lots of people do use Facebook. I know some people don't use Facebook, but it's a fantastic way that people can see your progress. They don't have to keep asking you how it's getting on. They can see it for themselves. They can have a little nosy. They can decide if they want to work with you before they contact you. So they feel like they don't have to kind of put the offer out there to get the information. They feel like they can get to know you by watching the way you work, the way you mingle with people, the way you answer questions, and they decide if they want. I've actually had people come to me via Facebook that I haven't even been friends with because they've been logging on just to have a little look down my profile, and then contacting me wanted to know more about the business. So it really does work to be consistent and persistent with it. So Facebook is really mobile friendly. People can be out and about, they get notifications, messages come through their phone. It literally is at their fingertips 24/7. And let's be fair, the people that are on Facebook are always on Facebook. Even if they don't post themselves, they are always having a good old nosy through it. So, I'd really say get your head around Facebook and be really open-minded to using it effectively for business. So these are those really boring posts that we were talking about. These are just really generic pictures. It just doesn't say very much. It wouldn't make you say, oh yeah, what's that? What does that do? Because it really is, just a picture that they could find themselves anyway. What you want to be doing is using photographs of your own products as you're using them. So these are a few of my pictures off my Facebook page, and it's my hand with my shaker, with my protein shake in the car. And it basically says, nutritional shake to top up what my toast breakfast lacks. So important to be running on 100%. Looking forward to a packed day of inspiring people to be healthy and wealthy. And then a few hashtags in there. Love my job. You only live once. This other one here is the aloe berry nectar bee pollen multi-maca. So that's the products I take all day. I take every day. So here's another status I put. It's no secret that I'm a product of the product. I've got so many compliments on my energy levels and appearance since starting my health and wellness business. Yet before was never a product person and was seriously lacking in everything. So here's what I take on a daily basis, and I'm in Shaw Louise fashion. I'm up sending 17 emails, doing breakfast, drop the children to school, head to Walsall for a meeting. So basically I've just listed off what I'm doing. So it sounds like a manic day, but it goes to show I'm a mum. I've dropped the kids off, I've taken these supplements, I've got my energy, and I'm running around. And it says at the end, I'm not super mum. These products are definitely something else. And I got boom, 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 reply after reply on that, because how many people look at that thinking, oh my God, I just haven't got the energy to even do what she would do. But it's true, the products do give you that energy to do it as well. So it really is important to get that out there and really show people that you are using what you're promoting and you're passionate about it. So you want to have lots and lots of lifestyle, lots of, ones with friends, out for the day, with animals, having a glass of wine in the garden, all these things that people like to see. They don't want to see that you're working all the time and always promoting your business. They want to know that you've got a life, because if they're looking into the business, they don't want to work all the time. They want a life as well. So make sure you're promoting all that lifestyle as well and getting the 80-20 rule right. So 80% is lifestyle, socialising, fun stuff, and 20% is work and work posts. So what else can you do through Facebook? You've got a chat box, so you can chat to people, you can have interactive messages coming through. You can also interact with people on groups, on their profiles in general. It's just a fab place, You wouldn't necessarily text someone you didn't know very well, but actually on Facebook you can. You've got their chat box there, you can just have a little chat, you can see who's online. So even if it's 9:30 at night and someone's online, you can start up a conversation and start chatting with someone about what it is you're doing and what it is they're up to. What you want to be doing is keep it real. Keep it very real. Don't ever lie on Facebook. Things come back and bite you in the butt when you start lying about incomes and all this sort of stuff. Obviously, you can over fluff stuff. If you're drinking cava in the garden, it could be a glass of champagne and little things like that, but keep it very real as well. Don't take it all too seriously. Don't be, all serious posts. Have fun. Think what other people would like to see. What would you like to see? What would make you laugh? What would make you want to tune in and see what that person's been up to? Don't just see people as an opportunity to sell to them. It's really important to make people feel valued on your Facebook and not that they're just on there to sell to. So, be an ear to listen to them as well and chat to them and comment on their photos and be interested in what they're doing in their job and their life as well. So, like we say, be honest, don't lie, recognising others, show that there's more than just you in this business, that you're working with people. But what I would say is don't tag people in it, other forever people in your posts that are successful, because if someone's watching you, that's when they then go on to follow other people in forever. And it's not necessarily, anyone's fault, but they could end up signing into someone else's team because you've directed them to them. So don't ever tag anyone in it necessarily, but obviously pictures of people. Show people how you work, don't keep telling people that you're doing this, just feed it with pictures and photos. Again, don't share other people's works. Copy it, but don't share it. There's a little share button, and if you share it, it will appear on your page, but it also has a link direct back to that person. So if you do want to copy what someone else has done, always ask for their permission first, and then literally copy, paste it, and post it onto your own wall so it comes up as your own post. So I hope you have found all those bits and pieces useful, and we've got loads of homework that you could be getting on with now over the next week. So building up your customer base. You want to be looking at your customer base. Go back to your Steps to Manager book where it tells you about looking at put boxes. Do you know what a put box is? It's a personal use product pack. Are you going to start using it, getting it out there? Have you had your product business launch? If not, why not? Get back in contact with your upline. Have you had a product launch months ago and you didn't really take off the business at the time? You didn't take it up? Do it again, go again. Ask to have another one, book it in. Start talking to people. You'll never ever prepare for what someone might ask you or what might they say. The best way you'll know is by talking to them. And don't ever be scared to say, oh, I don't know, I'll find out, because that's the best way to learn. Obviously, showcase your personal use. If you haven't done a clean 9, I'd recommend you do a clean 9. It is not just for weight loss. It's advertised as a nutritional cleanse. It doesn't matter if you're big, small, tall, short. It does not matter. You will feel amazing from it. So I would really say do a clean 9, promote it, blog it, and it will really boost your clean 9 sales and get lots of your friends and family's belief in the business as well. So get that social media right. Go back to your Facebook, tweak it if you need to, refresh it if you need to. Don't leave it weeks and weeks between posts. Start posting daily about what you're doing and get really good on it. Work on your product and business story. So I want you to perfect those, and please, if anybody would like to share their product story or their business story on next week's Roll in Training, send myself or Joanne Jordan a message and we can get you talking live on the training. You need to be developing your 100 who do you know list in your steps to manager. Now this would have been mentioned at your launch, at your planning meeting. And this is just a list of everybody you've ever known, ever worked with, gone to school with, lived in the same street, absolutely everyone. So keep developing that list and list of names. Anyone that springs to mind, pop them down. Don't cherry pick, don't leave people off, because actually the people that you think are interested might not be, and the ones that you never even thought about would be really interested in what you've got to say. So really develop that list and keep working on that. Work your way through all the training videos, webinars, and files on the team training page. It is your business, so be really, really self-disciplined in what you're doing. Be responsible for your business. If you want to find something, you need to know where to get it, and that's going to happen by having a nosy and a good look through everything. Have real good fun with this business. This business is a simple cycle. Don't confuse yourself, don't get overcomplicated. Just get it out there, get the information out, have fun, promote it. Use the products because naturally you'll start talking about them. Obviously share the products, tell people all about it, share the opportunity, and then coach others to do the same. So that is just an intro into how you can get your business up and running within the first couple of days of starting in business with us. So I hope you have found it really, really helpful, and any questions, please pop them on the team page so we can help you with that, and I shall speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.